What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Vikings. The final season, episode 18.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy for Ubbe because this dude, he just has goals. He has ambitions. He wants to just leave a legacy that is not like his other brothers. And he's on this journey. They've just been floating out at sea. People are dying. People are sick.
Yeah.
Finally.
Starving to death, dehydration.
Look over there. Finally, they found something. They found some land. I hope it's
I really hope it's not the back end of where they just were.
I just hope it's someplace good where they could actually, like, get some food, thrive a little, farm a little, actually, like, have a place where they could actually start building. And, you know, maybe I've always loved Ubbe. He's always been one of my favorite characters and like one of our favorite Sons of Ragnar, obviously.
Yeah.
And we want this dude to have that legacy of just being a great Viking and being an amazing Son of Ragnar. It's been hard to watch him the last few episodes because it's felt like things have been so down for him. But we'll see. Hopefully this is something really positive, and hopefully it's something that he could build his legacy upon. Finding a new land. Hopefully it's new, and it's hopefully something good for them that they could have a future with.
Can little baby Ragnar please survive?
Yes. That is very important.
I'm genuinely concerned.
Yeah, very important. Ivar and Ozark with fine hair. They're back in England. We've met Alfred again. We are back. And, you know, this whole situation feels like it's building towards a really big fight. And Ellsworth...
Pretty sure.
Ellsworth,
yeah.
Alfred's wife, is pissed. She is not happy.
You know what? I'm not a fan. Ellsworth can go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm done.
I mean, I told...
That was a good one. She can go elsewhere. Come on! Sorry.
I totally get her point of view. Like, I don't know if her approach is correct. Like, speaking to Alfred the way that, like, she's talking to him about the situation... But I totally get her point of view.
I don't...
Vikings show up, they kill a bunch of people, they burn your shit down, and then when they're about to lose, they're like, oh, hey, let's make a deal. And then you always make the deal, and then they always come back. Dude, it's like it's a broken record where it just keeps happening over and over and over. And what's the definition of it?
She's not the king, though.
But what's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yes. So the idea that you keep doing that and expecting something different to happen is kind of silly. I understand why she's upset about the idea that they're coming back and that they left their home. They took off. They left their home in preparation for Ivar and this army of Vikings to show up. She's not happy. She wants them to just be ruthless. And I think that message has been delivered loud and clear. I think Alfred understands. But again, it's her delivery. It's her approach. Just the way she talks to Alfred. It's just...
I don't know. Where's the respect? Like, you're not fighting?
We don't know what their relationship's been like over all these years. So
I don't give a shit.
There could be some issues there. Who knows?
That's your king. Back then, I love that she's got a voice. Don't get me wrong. Yes, tell him the fuck what's up. But also, can we get a little trust? Yeah. Can we trust it just a little bit?
I don't know how happy you would be if we were just leaving our house to go fight the Vikings again. I don't know how happy you would be. Like, you would probably be in a grumpy mood. I'd be in a grumpy mood.
I would be pissed
if I had to leave. So,
but like,
again, like,
I think I would trust that you had good intentions for us.
But maybe maybe the good intentions is the problem, because Alfred is a good dude. He is going to do what he thinks is right, and he's constantly he has made deals, and it doesn't matter because they keep coming back to fight. So I think it's just more so her delivery and how she speaks to Alfred. Versus what the actual, like, you strip it down, what the actual message is and what the point she's trying to convey. Because I totally get that.
All right.
But I think, I'm thinking that maybe something might have clicked there for Alfred to where he might be more ruthless with his decision making this time around. This might be a really bad outcome for our Vikings just because, you know, history. But it's just one of those things where maybe Alfred needed to hear that, and we'll see. They're meeting them out in battle. Ivar has picked a location where he thinks that the battle's going to be fought. It's something that Ragnar showed him.
It's like it's massive. It's
he thinks it's a really good place to fight because again that's what Ragnar told him. Mm-hmm. So it feels like that's going to be you know, the destination for this battle. And it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out and see how that all goes down. It all feels really intense. It all just, that whole like little even skirmish that they had last episode, it felt like more of the old style Vikings that we're kind of used to.
Yeah. Because
I feel like we haven't had a skirmish or a fight like that in a little while. Like, we've had like fights here and there, but like I felt like that was like an OG kind of style fight.
Yeah.
You know, like axes are flying and getting to see Witzer.
Literally flying.
Getting to see Witzer kind of back in his element, feeling good about things is really cool. Because this dude's a savage. We know he's a badass. And getting him back into his element is really cool and kind of fun to see.
Yes.
And back at Kattegat, there's all kinds of just witchcraft and wizardry and all kinds of shit going on.
Fools go blind.
Like Erik thinks he's like in this really great position. Dude's growing out his hair, got his beard. He's feeling really good about himself.
Making himself king, getting whipped on the back, getting all kinky. Fucker.
I mean, that was her more than him.
But he was like, yeah, bitch, whatever the fuck you want to do, I'm down.
Ingrid she was like, all right, yeah, sure, we could do all that. But then she's going to go into her little back room and do this potion thing and stab this thing about like eyes and stuff, and dude's gonna go blind. Yikes. I thought she was gonna kill him.
I think those were actual technical terms that you used right now.
Is that pretty
I
good?
think that's legitimately what the ceremony was called that she performed.
It was pretty solid stuff.
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
That's savage. Instead of just like taking this dude out, like she decided to go and make him just completely blind. Like that's some hardcore shit.
Why have him killed when I could put a curse on him?
Yeah, just put me out. Like, if you're gonna do anything to me, just put me out of my misery and just kill me quick.
But that's not as fun.
Apparently not.
It's not as fun.
The way she's acting is just amazing. She's just like, oh my god, what happened?
You know, she's like, oh, you're blind.
Wow. So we've only got 3 episodes to go before this show is over. Crazy. You ready to jump into this episode?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It looks green.
Which is very important.
Yes. I would really love to know, like, where they ended up. Do we get a welcome sign this time?
No, I doubt it. Damn it. I mean, it looks way nicer than the last place.
Was there Seedor at the last place?
You know, where Flatnose is still just probably standing on top of a whale.
Gone nuts. He probably killed his whole family. I hope we get to check in with him to see how crazy he's gone.
He's dead. We're good.
Fresh water.
Oh, awesome.
I've tasted them. They're wonderful.
Oh, please don't let
I don't
them
know what
poison
God's
us.
brought us here. I don't know anything anymore.
Just accept.
Tofi is right. You must accept the verdict of my God and yours. And know that we were brought here for a purpose.
Which is?
To be revealed, I would say.
We're alive. It's enough.
For now.
For now.
By the way, I never mentioned it before. This guy looks fucking buff as hell with the hair and shit. Like, this guy, man.
My gracious Lord King.
We are well met. Bishop Aldolf, let us face what we have to face together, thanking God for his many mercies and enduring love.
And also Alfred's hair.
My name is Sister Alice. I'm here to assist.
I've ordered some of my best men to escort the Queen and the young prince to safety.
Nothing will prevent me remaining beside the king, nor sharing his dangers. But I thank you for your kindness.
That's nice.
It is. But I feel
Just
like...
how large is this Viking army?
I don't think she...
My lord?
What?
Come, we should rest.
Did she poison him? He does not look good. He looks fucking terrible.
I mean, we know that he had issues in the past.
Yeah.
Why is that the first thing you go to? Did she poison him?
You must stay strong in your body and in your soul. If you feel a weakness or weariness, then resist it. Resist the temptation to fall easily into a drowsy sickness. Stay strong.
I just don't know.
So much for that hair.
Yeah, bye. I'm just not sure with her. Like, she was talking shit to him, and then she's like, I'm not leaving his side. I don't know.
My friends, we stand indeed at a crossroads. But just as spring always triumphs over winter, so life will always triumph over death. We know these Northmen have a reputation as savage warriors, but they are only human, just like us. There is nothing under heaven to say that we cannot vanquish them. Confronted by evil, we do not surrender to it, or fear it. We have the one thing that the pagans do not have. We have the risen Christ on our side, and with God on our side, how is it even conceivable that we could lose this final battle?
Final battle.
The chess piece too. Very glad that Ivar grew his hair out. That bowl cut, ain't it?
So we are at the crossroads. We can decide to move forward, engage the enemy, trust in ourselves and in our God. Or we can, fearing the worst, agree to negotiate with him. But I no longer believe in negotiating with the devil.
See?
Gotcha.
We will travel to our garrison at Chichester, and with the Seer at our back, we shall fight. It is the only way. Wessex will never return to the Dark Ages. Wessex will be a beacon for the rest of our country. A beacon of light, a beacon of liberty. We shall never surrender, whatever the cost.
I just got the chills. I'm ready, let's go.
She got to him.
And I will lay down my body in the earth to fulfill it. In this moment, where all of our lives and all of our history bound up in one. This is our moment. This is our time.
Damn, Alfred.
Alright, I apologize to the queen. I'm sorry. She done good. She done good. Except for when she has a look on her face like that. I don't... Makes me worry. But I apologize.
This place looks
oh my
awesome.
God. Yes, it's so green. Makes me think of Floki, though.
Well, that's kind of like where he used to live.
Yeah.
In an area like that. There's a lot of talk about Floki last episode, by the way.
Yep. Ooh. So if there's wolves surviving out there, then there's gotta be wild animals. With the fog. I just love that. So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Terrifying, but beautiful.
You gotta defend yourself though if it attacks you. Oh, dang.
Bald eagle. That's amazing. Check in. Look how
Dude, they found a dope-ass
I
place.
know, it's beautiful.
Alright, where are they? Oh, wow.
Oh my God, beautiful. Oh my God, so pretty. Never mind. Apparently also delicious.
At least you didn't
You
have
have
to see.
to eat.
Yes.
And I didn't have to see it. We're good.
It's a new world.
Oh, baby.
I wonder what else it has to show us.
Oh, I'm so glad. Look how beautiful. I wonder where they are.
Literally.
I was just thinking that King Harold may die in the battle ahead. By whose hand, I don't know.
Do you really so much want to be king of all Norway?
Well, wouldn't that make me even more famous? You see, Ozark, nobody talks about Ragnar anymore. They've already forgotten who he was.
Never.
That frightens me. Yes, they talk about me. The Saxons talk about me and the Rus and all along the Silk Road, but it's not enough. One day it's true. I will die. Hopefully in battle, and not like some drooling old man.
Rude.
And Odin will welcome me into Valhalla. But when they dig up my bones, I want them to say, here is the grave of the most famous Viking who ever lived. And you know what? My son will become a great warrior for the Rus. And so my son and his sons will ensure that my bloodline endures. And people a long way in the future, hundreds of years from now, and probably from all over the world, will be proud to find that my blood is in their bodies and my spirit is in their souls.
It's getting really deep. Look at this, thinking of the future.
I will remember the name.
Yep.
You're probably right.
Oh, you better believe it, my brother. What?
Your eyes have turned deep.
blue.
I thought I saw his eyes change.
You know what that means, remember? We used to watch over you. We knew that when your eyes turned blue, you were in great danger of hurting yourself. And we would say, not today, Ivar. Not today.
Interesting.
You notice his eyes like super fucking blue? Oh my god.
I could live there.
Same. And you are? What the fuck was that?
Look what we have found. There's so much game, so many animals, so much just to eat. I can't even describe it.
Words fail me. Words are never enough. Here is paradise.
We must make a sacrifice, Ubbe. We must thank the gods for all this bounty.
We shall.
Who the hell was watching them, though?
Yeah, that's
It
will kill.
I got some of those knives.
Alfred, Thor, Freyr och Freya. Vitt uppnom hjärt okker för ider. Tek to blóðið frá blóti okker. Alfred, Odin. Tek to gjöf þessa. I nafni nú.
Their ceremonies are always so cool.
Yes. A little intense.
I mean, very intense.
Yes. I mean,
but passionate.
That's what I was gonna say. They do
Yeah.
it with, you know, a lot of. The music, though.
It's very intense. This feels like he's more than on a hunt for food. The hell?
Oh shit, we're into voodoo? Uh-oh.
The carvings look recent.
Uh-oh.
I found some footsteps over there.
What shall we do?
I think we should leave some gifts here for whoever made the carving and see what happens.
Do you think they know we're here?
Yes, I think they know.
Who are these folks?
Not terrifying at all. Oh, you're gonna give them weapons? Oh, no. I don't think that's a good idea. Giving them a lot of stuff.
I mean, if there's people living there, you want to show peace and
Yeah, I just...
not necessarily lead them on to believe that you're dangerous, even though you're very dangerous.
Hello, ancient one.
You tried to kill me many years ago. You see how futile were your efforts.
There is something reassuring about your immortality.
If I were you, I would never wish to be in my state. Neither living nor dead, cold or warm, fettered with the earth, witnessing only horrors. Death would be a blessed relief.
What about me?
You always come to the point.
Yep.
I admire you, although you are foolish.
What happens to me? Have you seen it?
I've always known your fate. I have foresuffered it. It is written in wounds and in the stars.
What is it?
In some ways it will not surprise you.
Then tell me.
If I told you, you would have to try and evade it, escape it. You would go anywhere not to meet your fate, but you would still meet it. There's no escape and no need to know.
I mean, it is true. You shouldn't know.
All my life, I never truly believed you.
You don't have to believe me now.
I think I want to.
Oh, now he wants to. It's like, if it doesn't matter, if you can't avoid it, whether he tries to escape it or not, might as well just tell him.
I don't want to know.
I am blind. I do not know why. Only the gods know. With Harold Finehair gone, I am your king. And there is much to be done.
We have been told that taxes must be raised.
How else can we build miles and miles of new stone ramparts and a fort at each end? Only a fool would think they could be built without cost.
I still find it kind of funny that Erik can't figure out that he's been...
You did this to me.
That is, oh, there it goes. It's like...
I do not know how, but you are a witch.
Like, how did it take you so long to figure that out?
Yeah, you think, dude?
You chose your path. That wasn't me. All your past history, that wasn't me. It was the gods who blinded you. Don't you understand?
I understand.
You need sleep. You have many responsibilities.
Thank you, Ingrid.
And then believes her when she says that the gods did this. It wasn't me.
I mean, she kind of just presented it. The gods did it.
And he believes her.
They've taken our gifts and replaced them with new ones.
Oh, I mean, that's cool, right?
Or is that them mocking them? They don't seem like it's a positive thing.
Look.
What the fuck is that? Was that a log? Was that a boat?
That is very weird.
Yeah, everybody's like, what the fuck?
Like, I feel like the response was a positive one, but they didn't act like it was a positive one.
I know.
So I'm wondering, like...
It's kind of sus.
Like, they replaced, like, the real axe with...
Alfred,
oh, shit.
Alfred.
Yikes.
Help him!
Fucking
This
shit,
has
dude.
happened many times in the king's life. Nobody knows the cause or the remedy. Let's you and I watch over him tonight and pray for him.
Damn, Alfred.
If they come now, we shall miss them.
It will be days, perhaps even weeks before they get here. Either way, whenever they come, they'll have to pass through those trees. And when they do, we'll be waiting for them.
Damn.
Yep.
That's like a perfect coat.
Of clouds.
If, like, they're anywhere near, now's the perfect time because they got all that cover. It's crazy.
Some crazy sounds. I couldn't sleep in
Hell
that.
no. That doesn't sound
I
like
think
animals
it sounds
either.
like they're doing it. Whoever is out there is doing it.
Skraelings.
That sounds terrible.
What are we to do?
Slave?
Yes?
How would you like to be free?
I'm afraid.
There is something you can do for me. And once you have done it, you will be free.
I guess it depends on what you want me to do.
How are you feeling?
Like I fell off a horse?
Maybe.
Well enough.
Wait, I will fetch the servants to help you.
It's amazing to me that they carry all that stuff with them. The bed, everything, yeah? How else does it get there?
Yep.
They do not pack lightly. Uh-oh. What is happening?
All right.
They did something to him, I think.
Feels like it, the way they were looking at each other.
Your eyes are very blue, Ivar. You should rest.
Ivar.
What is happening?
I know how to do it. I know how to win.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to cripple them.
Do you want to be free?
Yes.
I want you to kill Ingrid.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Do that for me, my friend.
That's...
She's a witch, bitch. I don't fucking do nothing.
That's a big ask.
Yeah.
We're close. Something. Don't know what, but we're very close.
To them?
The anticipation is killing me.
Honestly, like this is the only
Like-
part of the show I want to watch right now.
Like, who
Ivar,
is-
you can wait a minute. I need to know what's going on with Ubbe.
Like, are they gonna like walk on to like an entire settlement of like people and?
They're gonna get killed or something.
I mean, I wasn't going there.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they're all gonna die right now.
We're here.
Where are they?
Are they like Native Americans?
Nobody is here.
This is a game of life and death.
There's like the teepees, the canoes,
I know.
arrows. Oh shit!
Oh wow. Oh, cool. I mean, scary, but oh god. No. Nah! God damn it! With the fucking ending of an episode. You can't. What? Every single episode is like a. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Man.
Damn it.
So Native Americans.
A tribe of some kind. I don't know what,
Got to figure out exactly
what tribe
where
that would be.
Got to
But
figure out exactly where in the world they've landed.
correct.
But damn, they look cool. They look a lot like the Native Americans that were in season 2 of Westworld.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of what that was my first thought when I saw that.
The face paint that comes right.
Yeah.
Was that how it was with the red and the white?
I mean,
that came right
it looked like it was
under the,
looked like they had different designs.
Yeah.
But
So probably not the same tribe, but
I mean, cool but scary. I mean, they're probably all scared of each other, as you would kind of.
yes.
They're not going to
I don't
speak the
know
same
you,
language.
You don't know me. Yes.
You just showed up here. You like at least they presented something, and they kind of represented gifts. Like they kind of exchanged things. But yeah, I mean,
hopefully that was like a step in the right direction. That was.
I mean, if they were
first impression.
I feel like if they were not interested in at least trying to communicate, they would have killed them immediately.
Right.
They would have just fired on them immediately. I feel like they would have just fired on them right away.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're like full on like savages or
Right.
anything.
At least it feels like there's at least an opportunity here to figure out a way to communicate, which would be, I think that's cool as hell. That is cool as hell. That they found a place that is absolutely amazing. That place is like breathtaking.
Mm-hmm.
Just when the sun goes down, all those noises are just horrifying.
That's true.
That's why I don't want to go out into the middle of the woods and camp. Who the hell knows what's out there?
You just said I want to go there. I could live there.
Yeah, just, it has to be like fortified. I need to be protected. There aren't a lot of things that freak me out. Animals in the night freak me out. I don't know what it is. The unknown, like it's really just the idea of the unknown. You don't like those do not sound like you're just run of the mill everyday average animals. Those sounded like things that could rip my arms and legs off. Just saying. So yeah, that stuff is kind of scary. The dark, it's scary. I'm scared.
Do you want a nightlight?
Not really. I'm okay. I mean, nightlight would be fantastic. Yes. But I think that's cool as hell. I mean, they stumbled upon and landed on this absolutely incredible place, and they found another, like, race of human beings, which is amazing. Like, that is so cool. And I just hope, again, that it's not super hostile, and they can figure out a way. Like, obviously, communication is going to be really hard, but hopefully they can figure out a way to communicate and realize that, like, hey, we're cool. If you guys are cool, then maybe we could just kind of coexist and hang out. I mean, because the last place we were at, there was this crazy guy who, like, took the whole whale and then tried to kill all of us. Like, can we just be cool?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's got to be. We said this when they landed the first time in the place that they ended up leaving.
Yeah.
Greenland. That it's got to be such an absolutely insane and incredible feeling to be arriving to an unknown location like that with the thought process of like, this is a new world, we just found it.
Yeah.
Like that's got to be so insane to just have that feeling. But You know, obviously we've been hoping for the best for Ubbe for a while now.
Yes.
We hope things continue to move in a positive direction. We will see where it goes. Again, if they were really hostile, I think they would have just shot them and hid and tried to just shoot them from a distance and not actually approach them and kind of like prevent them from acting.
Yeah.
So
that would make sense.
We'll see. This whole Ivar situation now, like obviously we're building to a really big battle.
Yeah.
Because the whole episode was Ivar and Alfred kind of just strategizing, hanging out, kind of just getting ready to go kind of thing. And Alfred got sick again.
Spell, yeah.
He got sick again, and that's never a good thing. Like the last time that happened, it obviously lasted a lot longer from when they showed it. And yeah, like the fact that this happens in these moments, it's scary, it sucks. But that speech Alfred gave,
that was awesome.
That was a really, really good speech. And it's clear that his wife, the message was delivered. It feels like the message was received. There is no opportunity, no way in hell is there going to be any kind of bargaining, no agreements, no deals.
Negotiation.
He used the term the final battle. So regardless of what goes down here, it's the end. And Alfred's going to be standing tall at the end.
Hope.
I mean, history.
I know.
I mean, it's pretty clear. Unless the show throws like a crazy curveball and it's like, we're going to change history in the show and we're going to let the Vikings win. I don't think it's going to work that way. It's just pretty clear that...
Spoiler.
I mean, history. Again, I haven't looked up the history. I haven't revisited the history, but we've taken enough history classes to know.
Yes. And Ivar's gonna cripple the competition.
I mean, that's an interesting way to approach his new mindset. Just the whole idea that all those clouds rolled in right over the little battlefield that he picked. It's like, well, damn, now they could just walk underneath all the cloud and we could not see them. And
so cool. So cool, though.
It's a pretty crazy shot. But yeah, like the fact that his eyes are now all blue and he's struggling now, and it feels like he's in a really weird, really bad place. He feels kind of vulnerable, to be honest. And then like the conversation with the Seer, just the way the Seer like presented it to him, that like he saw what happens to him and it was like a painful suffering for him to experience, which is just like, I hadn't heard him put it that way before, that his life is pure misery. Just living forever and just seeing everyone's demise. Like, that's gotta be, like, hearing the Seer put it that way, it's like, damn, that sucks.
Living between life and death. So he's just in limbo forever.
Just constantly. And just the fact that the Seer is literally seeing everyone's end, that would be really depressing. Like, I wouldn't, for the entire life of eternity, forever, you're just seeing everyone's end. Yeah. Not fun.
No, I'm good.
That's not fun.
I'm good. You got it.
That can't be fun. So the whole Ivar storyline is getting pretty interesting, and we'll see where it goes. Again, this is definitely building towards the final battle, as Alfred even put it. I'm going to expect a top of the line, full blown, crazy, best we've seen Viking war. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where my mind is going here, but we'll see.
Do you think Ingrid gets murdered?
I don't know.
I don't fucking think Ingrid's gonna let that shit happen. No.
That just seems like, I don't even know where to put that storyline currently with the other two storylines.
Yeah.
Because it's like the Ubbe and Ivar and Alfred thing seems huge. The stuff going on at Kattegat just seems so minor at this point, where it's like Erik and Ingrid and the stuff that's going on there, like it's definitely not
just fighting back and forth bullshit.
It just doesn't. I don't know where it's going. I don't understand, like, necessarily the point of Erik going blind, the point of Erik trying to have her killed. Like, with only 2 episodes to go, what is the overall kind of like impact of this story? Really, like, I would almost prefer them just spending all the time focusing on the 2 main storylines, with the war with Alfred and Ivar, and then like the whole situation now that we've stumbled upon with Ubbe and this new land and these new peeps. But yeah, I don't know where it goes. I'm honestly just being honest about it. Like, I'm not that interested and invested in Ingrid and Erik. I'm so much more invested with Ubbe and Ivar and even bringing Alfred back and Wessex and Finehair and everything that's going on there. There's just, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. And I'm sure there'll be a payoff to it at some point.
I hope.
But yeah, like the other storylines are massive. I don't think Ingrid's going to be killed by this slave to be freed.
Well,
the dude seems like he's going to pee in his pants.
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of feel like she will die.
You think
as
so?
a result of something, because Harold has such terrible luck with women.
That's true too. I mean, that is very true. But we'll definitely see where that goes.
Because is she actually gonna get to give birth with this kid and like Finehair's bloodline go on? I don't know.
We'll see.
So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm curious to see where it wraps up and how that goes, because obviously, like, in the grand scheme of entire show, Kattegat's been vital and like the center point and like so important to all these people, but
it's home.
It almost feels like it's not anymore though.
Yeah.
Like Ubbe left, like Ivar's off doing his thing with Wessex, like obviously Bjorn's gone and Ragnar and Lagertha are long gone. So like for the main core of these folks and even just Ragnar's bloodline, it doesn't feel like Kattegat's home anymore.
Right.
So maybe that's part of the reason why it doesn't feel as big and important with what we're dealing with the other storylines. But at the same time, this is Kattegat. Like, it's the main place that we've spent the majority of our time with the show over all these episodes and seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see where it goes for sure. But yeah, I don't really know how that plays out. Like, I don't see Erik standing tall being the ruler and king of Kattegat. Like, I don't see that playing out.
No.
But I also don't know if Ingrid, if that's her destiny. So who knows?
You can't cure his blindness now. It's not just gonna like go away.
I mean, it could. It's a curse.
Is it a curse, or did she like poison his eyeballs?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a witch.
Yeah, you are.
I've never casted a spell on anyone before, but
you're a witch.
But yeah, it's crazy that we only have 2 episodes left in this show and we're done. That's kind of sad and crazy that
I don't want it
this has been such a journey and crazy. I mean, there is going to be a prequel spinoff. Prequel, or is it post? I don't remember, but there'll be a spinoff, so that'll be interesting. But do you have any more thoughts on this episode?
No.
All right, y'all, leave your comments down below. We will see you guys for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.